It's the Industry Report on Gaming News Network.
Good evening, welcome to the Gaming News Network. My name's Jacob.
My name's Ethan, and you're watching the Industry Report. Let's get right to the news. We've got some big stories this week, starting with a controversy regarding popular gaming news channel GameXplain. Let's break this down. According to claims from previous GameXplain reporters, the founder and owner of GameXplain, Andre Seegers, seen here finding out that this image of MatPat is a real picture. Yeah, I was surprised too. It looks so edited. Now, Andre Seegers was allegedly notoriously bad at paying his employees, paying them low wages inconsistently, if at all. Not only that, but he apparently enforced insane levels of crunching reviews, with Steve specifically noting how a review of Final Fantasy VII Remake, a 30-hour game, plus scripting, recording, and editing was all expected in a 2-day period with only $1 to $2 an hour of pay.
Ethan, what the fuck? I don't even make half of that.
Anyways,
Ethan, what the fuck?
this show has a small budget, and I'm taking my fair share. All of it. Now, somebody posted these comments. Someone posted these comments on the GameXplain subreddit when it all blew up. These comments were seen by Andre, a moderator of the subreddit at the time, and so he deleted the post detailing these accusations and locked the subreddit. The next day, the other GameXplain subreddit moderator, as there were two at the time, saw this and hastily unlocked the subreddit and removed Andre as a moderator so he could no longer change the subreddit settings. Andre then stayed silent until Wednesday, January 13th, when he released this statement. So let's see what Andre said. Okay, I see. And I quote, "I am not a perfect person. Yep, no apology, no nothing, just bullshit." Now, 27 hours after this, he did put out another statement on his Twitter, which is interesting. I'll read you some quotes from it, and I'll let you guys make your own opinions. And I quote, "First, $1 to $2 an hour. I did some quick math, and I cannot find a way to understand how this makes sense. In terms of Steve's Final Fantasy VII Remake review. The reviewers seemed eager to dive in, and I got caught up in their excitement, but I know only too well how draining rushing to meet an embargo can be, as I've subjected myself to those same conditions multiple times. We've addressed this by improving communication with the staff on their current projects, tracking how their progress matches up with the planned deadline, and then making adjustments as needed. And then, untimely payments? Yep. I often did take an unnecessary amount of time to send out payments, and there really is no excuse." Yeah, Andre, there really is no excuse. Now, while we've covered a large part of this developing story, there's still more we haven't covered, so we'll have more on this later this week in a bit-sized report. But that's not all the news we have this week.
Jacob, the industry reports that Square Enix has made some new trademark the past week. While many videos have been already made theorizing what the trademark may be, it's pretty obvious what announcements will come of the new trademark. Absolutely fucking nothing. A new Indiana Jones game was also announced for Xbox to be developed by Bethesda. Finally, a reason to care about Bethesda being bought by Microsoft.
The industry reports that Sonic was added to Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Finally, Sega put Sonic in a good game. Only took them 5 years. The Nintendo Switch was the top-selling console of 2020 and was the second best year for a single console of all time, only second to the Wii's 2008. When asked to comment, the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 were both out of stock.
As you may or may not know, this year is a big year for the Pokémon, the 25th anniversary since the release of the first game, Pokémon Red and Green. The Pokémon Company has teased us to what's to come this year, with a charming little video, as well as revealing a new trading card set which brings back some of those iconic cards over the last 2.5 decades. Merchandise was also revealed, including a head-eating Gengar for all you DeviantArt users who are into that sort of thing. Along with this was a confirmation that Katy Perry, of all people, would be partnering up with Pokemon to make some new tracks. The Pokemon Company has stated that more artists would be partnering up with the franchise. However, no names have been confirmed quite yet. Speaking of Pokemon, you may be familiar with the Pokemon games Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. They're staples of the series, and rumors about remakes of them have been circulating since 2015. Recently, popular Twitter account CentralEase has posted this tweet confirming that Pokemon Diamond and Pearl will be coming to the Switch in 2021. In other news, the sky is still blue.
The industry reports that the most talked about gaming event this past year on Twitter was the Game Awards. They didn't specify if the conversations were positive or negative. Minecraft and Smash did not make the top 5, probably because Steve crashed Twitter. Cyberpunk 2077 developers confirmed that they knew the game was not ready for launch on December 10th, but didn't want to disappoint Twitter user Posh Pinguino. Full confirmation my ass, CD Projekt Red. Xbox announced some new controllers, one of them covered in denim. I think it's safe to say that Mario will be missing some holes from his overalls in his next game.
At the Computer Electronics Show 2021, a new gaming chair from Razer has been announced with a 60-inch built-in monitor. If you didn't have a girlfriend before, you're never gonna have one now. A Resident Evil showcase for this week was also announced after Nintendo denied them time in a non-existent direct.
The new Hogwarts Legacy game got delayed to 2022, with developers saying they still needed to patch out J.K. Rowling. A new Star Wars game from Ubisoft got announced, meaning that the Star Wars license is no longer an EA exclusive. Let's hope that Ubisoft doesn't care about our sense of pride and accomplishment.
On Tuesday morning, after staying silent for 4 months, Nintendo finally revealed some more information about the new Switch port of the Wii U Super Mario 3D World, or more specifically, information about its expansion, Bowser's Fury. And man, were the Rule 34 artists disappointed. Because Nintendo hates coordination, they put out another 7-minute trailer 24 hours later. Was it that hard to just do one single information drop? Anyway, let's see what was announced. It looks like an incredibly lame use of Amiibo and Super Saiyan Cat Mario. Well, according to this trailer, we got some updates all around the board for Super Mario 3D World. Both stories featured on the package will have a newly added camera mode, giving life to stamps like the Great Fall of Miiverse of 2017. Rest in peace, Miiverse. The game has also been confirmed to have been sped up quite a bit with faster running and God-hoping faster load times than the Wii U. We've also got confirmed functionality of the new Amiibo. The Cat Mario Amiibo will give an invincibility cat suit, while the Cat Peach Amiibo will give a randomly selected power-up. Yeah, quite a lame use of Amiibo if you do ask me. In terms of Bowser's Fury, the game has been confirmed to be a 2-player adventure between Mario and Bowser Jr. to collect cat points and reawaken a giant super bell in the center of the map. While this takes place, a giant, more evil than user Bowser will try to kill you with fire, spikes, the whole 9 yards. Once you collect the giant super bell, you'll grow to a giant proportion and become a huge Cat Mario. Sorry, a huge Super Saiyan Cat Mario. Yeah, that was accurate. Giant Cat Mario will then face off against Giant Bowser and yada yada. That's your story. The game is scheduled to release February 12th, 2021, but knowing Nintendo, it'll probably be off shelves by March 31st. There was also a new Switch color announced, Plain Red. The development team of Nintendo really must have been staying up all night thinking about that color. And our last story regarding Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary, we gotta say that Nintendo has confirmed a delayed opening of Super Nintendo World in Japan. However, Nintendo has been in touch with the World's Calendar Association about delaying March 31st, so it all works out.
From the Gaming News Network, that's what's been happening in the industry.
We'll be back in the future with more news as it comes, so keep an eye out.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Jacob.
Good night.